Morrie Schwartz, once a radiant Brandeis sociology professor, filled classrooms with his infectious laugh and piercing empathy, making every student feel profoundly seen. Decades later, ALS invaded his body, stealing his ability to walk, eat, and breathe, forcing him to face the specter of death. Yet in his final months, Morrie turned his West Newton home into a sanctuary of wisdom. A chance glimpse on Nightline reunited him with Mitch Albom, his former student, now a sports journalist lost in ambition's grind. What began as a single visit became Sacred Tuesdays, where a dying teacher, tethered to an oxygen tube, shared lessons on love, forgiveness, and living fully. Tuesdays with Morrie is a raw, soul-stirring journey that grips your heart, urging you to live with unflinching courage before time runs out. Here are 5 lessons from the book that will stay with you. 1. On death, learning how to die to truly live. Morrie doesn't shy away from death. He looks it in the face and invites Mitch to do the same. Once you learn how to die, you learn how to live, he tells him. For Morrie, dying wasn't about giving up. It was about stripping away what didn't matter and clinging to what did. He made peace with his body failing because his spirit, his relationships, and his love only grew stronger. Through his illness, Morrie teaches that life becomes richer when we stop pretending it will last forever. Facing mortality wakes us up. 2. On love, it's the only rational act. One Tuesday, as Morrie's body grows weaker, he speaks with strength about love. He insists that no achievement, no amount of money, no recognition can fill the emptiness of a life lived without love. His life, even in its final chapter, is full because he is surrounded by people he loves and who love him back. Mitch, who had been running on the treadmill of career ambition, realizes how much he had neglected relationships. Morrie's voice reminds us that, at the end, the only thing we truly carry is the love we gave and received. 3. On family, our foundation of belonging. When Mitch asks Morrie about family, his professor calls it a blessing you cannot replace. Friends can come and go, but family roots us, through joy, through pain, through everything in between. Morrie, frail and dependent, shows Mitch how his family's presence is what keeps him going. They bathe him, feed him, and sit by his side. His vulnerability is not humiliation. It's intimacy, it's trust, it's belonging. And through this, Mitch begins to understand that family is not just about obligation. It is about life's deepest security. 4. On work and ambition, chasing the wrong things. Mitch represents so many of us, caught in the grind of achievement, hustling for recognition, drowning in work. But sitting with Morrie, he sees the hollowness of that path. Morrie tells him that culture pushes us toward chasing money, power, and success. But it's a culture we can choose to step out of. True meaning, Morrie explains, doesn't come from piling up achievements, but from creating a life rooted in love, service, and compassion. Through these conversations, Mitch is forced to confront his own misplaced priorities. 5. On forgiveness, freeing the soul. As death looms closer, Morrie insists on the importance of forgiveness, both of others and of oneself. He shares regrets, moments where pride or stubbornness got in the way of reconciliation. He doesn't want to carry bitterness into death, so he lets go. For Mitch, this is transformative. Forgiveness is not weakness, but freedom, a release from chains we don't realize we're dragging. The urgency of Morrie's situation makes clear that forgiveness should not wait until tomorrow. It should happen now, while we're still here. Tuesdays with Morrie is an invitation to slow down, to ask ourselves what truly matters, and to let the wisdom of a dying man remind us how to live. It is warm, it is heartbreaking, and yet profoundly hopeful.